Greetings, this is This, and I am me. It's day 30. So poor Simon here has been trying to figure out this house for about a month now, and he has to sleep outside. He has to exhaust himself every day to the point of no longer being able to walk, and then crawl into his little tent and sleep outside. So we gotta figure this stuff out. If for nothing else than for Simon. But last episode, we still had a whole thing going on with the courtyards. It was pretty insane. It was pretty overwhelming. We're still going to be dealing with that today, apparently. So I'll keep that in mind. Okay, there we go, courtyard. I'll keep it in mind. I'm going to look for good pathing. Okay. And we're going to draft a few things here. And then we'll go outside. See what we need to take care of out there. Okay. Let's do a little bit more before we go outside. Draft here, please. Oh. I should just get this now, right? Like, the commissary fits so much more nicely, but, like, don't risk it, you know, don't mess with anything here. They're giving you the mailroom. It's not the worst place in the world to put it. Just, yeah. Okay. Mailroom. So this could make up for a little bit of the, you know, the slightly disappointing factors of last episode. I mean, it was long enough ago at this point that I'm, like, not exactly remembering. But I know, you know, right at the very end there, we got stopped by a security door, right? I think that was what was happening. Like, it was a little like, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have drafted the mailroom. Maybe I could have drafted something else and blah, blah, blah. Like, maybe this will make up for it because, like, I did indeed, like, lock in. You know, I got the mailroom the next day. So that's maybe good. Okay. Kay Thompson. Kay Thompson is packing these things? I thought she worked in the lab. Huh. A sleeping mask and a brass compass. They're obsessed with this compass all of a sudden. I barely ever got it before. Okay. There are so many numbers on this packing slip. The number in red is 5254, which makes me think that it's important. But we've been through this before. This happened last time, right? And it's not important. Right? It's not important. We'll write it down, but I feel like I'm being tricked into thinking it's important. It's not. I don't have any more paper, guys. The problem is that I have 3 notes, like 3 pages in my notebook that I started doing the blueprints notes on. But I take notes for other things, like Blush Cat and stuff, in this notebook. So, like, I have to go and fill up more pages. So, like, I didn't leave any more than 3 pages free. And then I got the graph paper to do the grid stuff on, and then I've been filling in the rest of the graph paper with notes. But now the graph paper is getting full, too. So, where the heck am I supposed to put this information? Oh, well, I could erase. Honestly, I could erase some of the original stuff that I had noted down. Bathtub bat, coal cat, or coal car, like all that kind of stuff. I don't need... Coal car doesn't even make sense. It's car cart. But anyway, yeah, I could erase some of that, and then I'd have more room. Because, like, that is the section where I started taking notes on the stuff in the mailroom. It was on this first page, page 1. Where do I have something that makes sense here that I could get rid of? Okay, Department 604, serial 115777 is what I had for the other one. It was still Kay Thompson, though. Okay. Address was the same. But this is 11577770. I don't know if that matters. Invoice The other one was invoice 634. This one is 627. This is an earlier invoice. That makes no sense. Okay. Customer's order 5254. Okay. I can squeeze it in here. It might be different serial numbers and different order numbers and stuff based on what is in the package. Maybe? But okay. So we got free items. That's great. But besides that, oh, and a coupon book in here for free, just like that. Thank you. But yeah, besides that, okay. There's going to be a new letter for me in here somewhere, right? No new letter? 'Cause this one I already read. And this one I already read. And those ones aren't for me. Really? I thought I would get something different. How much longer do I have to wait for another letter? This dude said he would send me more letters. I'll continue sending letters with some helpful tips for you. Well, it's a new day in the mailroom. I've been here for 30 days, sir. You've only sent one letter. I want to go home. Okay. I guess we can go outside now. I got some extra steps to make up for that little bit of backtracking, so that's fun. Let's just go and draft our outdoor room. Outer room, I believe is what they call it. The outer room. Not this again. Okay, I'm gonna say we're gonna have to do root cellar because the shrine one I'm a little scared of now. My blessing has slightly become a curse, for one, and for two, I don't know what happens if you try to get a blessing when you already have a blessing. Did they get mad at me like they did when I tried to take my money back? Like, what? Can you have two blessings? What does it replace the other? I don't know, and I don't want to deal with it. Do I need to think about this at all right now? So the one with the mole is Clara, Grandmother Clara. The one with the lovely hair part is Grandpa Simon. And Mary has the little hat and the bob haircut. Okay. Those other people, I have not really been seeing many pictures of them. But I just was wondering if maybe all this was significant in some capacity because they talked about the chairs last episode. Remember, anyone who sits in the chair really needs to, I don't know. The chair message was confusing, but we'll keep it in mind. So I guess I'll go this way next. I will draft over here. Well, I did want to go back to the study to check the chessboard. And it is quite rare. I know it's not a good fit for this spot, but here I go doing these sorts of weird things today. Okay, it is indeed the queen. Study, I had king/queen on D8. Okay. It is the queen. I confirmed that was the queen last time. I mean, it's at least what I'm calling the queen. It doesn't really matter if it's the king or the queen as of right now. It only matters that I remember that it's the piece with the little pointy crown. You know? Like, that's all that actually matters. Okay. I still don't know what's up with the globes that I can spin. Very suspicious. But yeah, is that really all that I'm going to get out of this endeavor? Oh, no, I'm going to get a magnifying glass. That's fun. Okay. I haven't gotten many of the, like, absolutely integral classic items for free, but I've gotten a lot of, like, peripheral items that it's like, oh, sure, that would also be nice to have. So, yeah. Okay. So there's a safe in here. There is a safe. I figured out the message. You'd think, okay, you figure out the message. Can I, like, zoom in on this board or something? Because this talks about 8. Does that have to do with my message? If we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. If we count, okay, there's a count. There are a couple of counts, aren't there? Count Isaac Gates. Count Isaac Gates. I've got it right here in my notes. Count Isaac Gates. Isaac. If we count small gates, 8. If we count small gates, 8 dates, 8 dates crack. Like, I'm trying to not pair the same words together that I keep pairing together. Because I'm like, if we count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. But, like, what if we count small, gates 8, dates crack 8 safes? If we count small gates, 8 dates. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. I don't know. In the foyer, there's a statue of a dude, Count Isaac Gates, but I feel like I have never once again re-encountered anything about that. So I don't know what that'd have to do with anything else. Let's clear this ahead of time. And let's do 5, 2, 5, 4. Okay, I know I've tried that a million times, but it's a Cinca receipt, and it's got it in red. You'd really think, but it is typed, I suppose, typed in red, right? Okay, so today's date is 12:05. Okay, it was 12:05. Okay, it was 12:05:93. Okay, it was, or is that yesterday? No, I think it was today. I don't remember. 12:05:1993. Okay, I know. I've tried that a million times. If we count 8 dates, count the gates. Okay, I mean, it's always here for me. I'm at a loss with the safes. I just feel so dumb, but I can't sit there and do that over and over again. Like, it's not a good use of my time. Den. Okay. So we'll just wait until something else clicks, maybe, or else I'll think about it in my spare time. I don't know. Okay. All I know is that it's not really making sense to think about it right now. Okay. Bedroom fits really nicely, but should we just do storeroom? Because, like, I haven't gotten the chance to do it yet. I already have 2 up paths, you know? Is that okay? Yeah, let's do storeroom here. Okay, oh right, there's still dig spots. I need the commissary so I can buy the shovel, but they probably won't even show up. Like, it won't show up. But you know what? There's a good chance we get the shovel if we keep drafting courtyards. I'm just gonna need a lot of a lot of gems to keep drafting that many courtyards. Oh gosh. Well, this is not what I wanted. This is bad. I do want to redraw, honestly. But it would cost so many gems to do. Like, it's so dumb to do that. Utilize the study. Ooh. I like that much more. I really do. So we don't really need pathing to the left because the chapel is already going to give us pathing there. So the bedroom and the commissary are much better options. I'm going to go commissary while I have the money. Sledgehammer and metal detector as big items today. Okay. Well, they do give me gems, which is good. I'm not going to buy anything yet because I still have gems as of right now. Uh-oh. This is not helpful at all. It would put a gem in the hovel. Or, sorry, the root cellar. But that's it. Do I waste this pathing here? Yeah. Because I don't have any upward pathing yet, so I might as well. But I'm not going to go in there because usually there aren't any items sitting in there. And what I'm really looking for right now is to get some more items. Oh, but that means I have to lose my coin. If you just spend all the money, then you don't have to worry about losing the coin. I was just like, I didn't want to buy things right off the bat if I might just end up finding them around anyway, you know? But, okay, this is gonna just give me back money, you know? So it's fine. And yeah, I only have 1 coin. The gem is not worth 1 coin, right? It's worth 3? Okay. I have 1 coin left over because of the coupon book, so that coin is going to the chapel. And there, I paid my dues for at least one time going through. I don't have to feel as bad about it. Okay. So let's go, yeah, let's go this way. I guess I'm gonna go breakfast nook here. Let's grab our stuff. Thank you. That's the only thing that they're telling me is of note in here. Okay, man, we possibly lost some pathing on the other side there. Oh well. That's how it's gonna be. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's do our gem puzzle. Gem puzzle of the day, everyone. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true. Okay. The gems are in the blue box. Okay, so this box right here. The false boxes are both true. Cannot possibly be true, because that doesn't make any sense. So this is a false box, which means at least one of these boxes has to be true. The true boxes are both empty, or the gems are in the blue box. So if this is true, that the gems are in the blue box, then the true boxes are both empty would have to mean that this box is false. No. If this is true, okay. The false box, so this is a false box. So let's assume both of these boxes are true. If they're both true, and the true boxes are both empty, then that would mean that they're in here. But this is true, then it can't be in here. So this can't be true either. So this is a false box, and this is a false box. That's false. The true boxes are both empty is false. Okay. The gems are in the blue box is true. There's no... I feel like this one isn't super linear, but like, why wouldn't this be true? Okay. Maybe I'm assuming too much or not assuming enough. The false boxes are both true. We know that this is a false box, which just means that logic is back. Logic is back in the building. Okay, like that's the only thing we can get from this one, right? If this is a false box, that the false boxes are both true, then that means the false boxes are not true. Like, they're not both true. Okay, sure. Logic has been reinstated. The true boxes are both empty. It has to be false as well. Because that would imply that this box and that box are both true. And if they're both true and both empty, then this is saying that the blue box has gems, but that's saying that the blue box would be empty. So this cannot be true either, which means this box has to be true. I don't know. It really just seems like it would be this box. Okay, thank God. I don't know. I just always feel like I'm getting ahead of myself on those boxes now. But it's been fine. Pantry, kennel, drawing room. Pantry. It fits perfectly. Okay. Banana. Money. That's it. Okay. Courtyard. Right? Courtyard, because maybe I'll get the shovel. Maybe I'll get it next time. So I have 2 trunks that I could open with the sledgehammer. Yeah. Is that being too hasty? I hope not. This is not good. Utility closet, I guess. I guess I'll go in here now. Keycard entry system off. Gymnasium off. Garage on. Okay, now I see there's a dig spot, but what else are you telling me? Oh, there is still a coin in that corner over there? Okay. I'm not liking the way things are going so far. We want the library. We absolutely want the library. The pathing is bad, but the pathing is bad for all 3 of these. So just get the library. And get to the foundation from the East Wing Hall somehow. A treasure map again. Wow. Oh, the book, guys, it's here. My book came in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Why do I always do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the room right after, like right above the foundation. Okay. Okay. My new book. A New Clue by Marion Marigold. Anything on this book that I'm supposed to be looking into? Okay. Seemingly no. Okay, checkout card. Oh, I'm the only one that's ever checked it out because it wasn't in the library before. But now it is. Okay. A New Clue by Marion Marigold. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. I got this book into the library, guys. I had to pay 50 coins for it. Or 50? I think 50. Sundial Publishing, 1988. Does that matter? I don't know. Ooh, okay. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you were looking for a new clue too. Okay. I am looking for a new clue. Also looking to try to have lower sensitivity, please, on the magnifying glass. Okay. This all just looks like illustration. Not clue, except for maybe root 8. Everything else seems vibes, maybe? The rest is just vibes? Okay, let's, a new clue. I'm gonna put published 1988. It was 1988, right? Yeah. Okay. Sundial Publishing. And then I'm gonna put, Route 88. Oh, sorry. Route 8. Okay. Sure, next page. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases, and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retracted his steps as it stretched on for miles. Okay. Retraced his sketches, studied the files, reviewed all the cases, gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Okay. This is definitely got some clues now. Now we're looking at clues, guys. Okay. Dead cases. Lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, and solarium. Those are dead ends. Those are dead ends. I've resorted to rearranging things on my notes, filling in gaps, like erase it and write it somewhere new. Okay, so that's dead cases, corner cases, parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. Why do some of them have green check marks? Depart. Suspect list. It's so tiny. Okay, it looks like both pages are the same thing though. Rose Bali or something like that, age 50. Richard Scott, age 12. Someone Mayford, age 32. Sandra Dillon, age 14. Bowley, age 16, Charles Riskel, age 12, and Christopher Clark, age 25. I don't know those people. Am I supposed to write all that down? Okay. So depart. I don't know why that's also like a word that I can read. Seems very significant, but I don't know why. So there's that, and then there's the suspect list. Oh gosh, okay. I wrote it down, but who knows if I'll even be able to read it after. It's basically as small as that is in my notes. I need a sharper pencil if I'm going to be writing that tiny. And then depart. I feel like maybe depart is important, but I don't know why. Okay. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. That's the way that I feel about it. Okay. 10. There's also something here. Oh my god, there's something in all the... Okay. So yeah, this page doesn't have any little invisible numbers. Neither does that page. Neither does the front. But on this page, next to case, you could very clearly see something. And then, lo and behold, you can see it in all of the words. Okay. So he had looked high and low in all of the rooms. Okay. There are a lot of numbers here. So we're starting with number 1, all. I need an actual place to write this. All is number 1. We're looking for number 2, please. Number 2. The sensitivity is just so high. I see number 5. I see number 5. Wait, how can there be 2 number 5s? I see number 3, number 6, number 9, 7, 11, 4. Oh gosh. Okay. 5 and 4. I'll just go line by line. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. Okay. In this particular case, he had checked. Okay. All checked. We're looking for number 3. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Okay, back to the top. Looking for number 3. Not there. He had searched. Number 3. No, that's number 13, which is different. Why do I not know where number 3 is anymore? Corner. Okay. All checked. Corner. Oh, okay, this is really important. Okay. Case. All checked corner. Case. Rooms, right? Okay. Rooms. Yes, please tell me what you mean by that. We're looking for number 6. Had. Oh my god, okay. Number 7. Where's number 7? A. Okay. Number 8. Is this not anything actually helpful? Low. This is just probability. 9. Where's number 9? Number 9. Case. Number 10. Clue. Okay. Number 11. Where's number 11? Where is number 11? Where is number 11, please? Oh, found. 12 is in. 13. It's one of these middle lines, is it not? That's 15. On the bottom we have 14, I think. No? Is 13 up at the top somewhere? 12. I already did. 14 is right there. I'm looking for 13. Okay, wait, that is 13, right? Yeah, okay. And then was 14 high or low? I don't remember. High. Rooms. Gosh, and then 15 is all the way at the bottom, right? No? Oh, okay. 15. Where are you, 15? Where are you? Is it right up here? No. Why do I feel like sometimes I search all of the lines and I don't find it? 15. 15. Where's 15? 15. I've seen it 5 million times. I know that there's a 15. There's a 15. I know there is. Okay. Line by line. Top line, not there. Second line. Not there. Third line. Not there. Fourth line. There's no 15? I'm delusional? Did I keep thinking it was a 13 every time? The 13 kind of looks like a 15 when you go over it sometimes. But 14 is such a weird time to end. Are we sure there's no 15? Okay, does the sentence make sense? All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. What were those? The office, the patio, the nook, and the pantry? Really? The patio has something in it? And the nook? All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. Interesting. Okay, what about the picture? We got the queen. We got some bricks. We got the keep left. I don't know if keep left is significant. We have depart and we have keep left. Depart. Okay. Okay, they're telling me something here. They're absolutely telling me something here. I have to go to a fresh section of my notebook. I know it's tragic because I started all of these A New Clue notes in this section. Okay, but we have to start a new section. I don't know, just give me a second because each page has something, okay? Each page has something. So, you have route 8. Okay. And then on the next page, it's like flight and then depart. Okay. And then on the next page, it's isn't that the rook? It's rook keep left. Yes. Rook keep left. Okay. Probably. Sure. And then okay, this page has secret stuff too. To Tanner Fork. To Tanner Fork. It's apple, banana, orange. Okay. I don't know. I'll write it down like that because those things seem significant kind of, but I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be getting from this. To Tanner Fork. Okay. Sure. Like it's clearly instructions or directions. But okay. Well, let's read it normally first. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. Okay, I don't like that you didn't rhyme chauffeur with the other words, but I get that it's not Dr. Seuss. It's like a little bit more complex than that, but still, it's really bothering me. Okay. Sure. So if we do the same thing again, we will see... nothing here. I was getting the inkling that there was also numbers here. Oh, that's just a smudge on my screen. Okay. So yeah, to me, when I find something very significant like that, like hidden there, I think that the rest is not a clue then. Like the regular text is not a clue. Because I found the clue. It's more involved in that. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. That's what I keep telling myself. I'm like, if I find a clue, I'll know, and like everything will be clear. So we have this little turn right. But I don't know if it's significant who is holding this little turn right. I don't know what she is. Okay, but then this would also be something, I think. Tender Cipher, Lunar Renamed, Uncle Aw, Draft the Sixes. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna just say like white hat, turn right, in case maybe there's something that I'm supposed to remember. I'll put it as a question mark. But then we would have turn right. Okay, and then all of these book titles, I guess those are also important. Okay, and I'm also going to put down that is red, green, purple, blue. I don't know, man. I don't know. Next page. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. Oh, okay. I already literally did that. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Okay. Wait. So this is okay. This is helping me. This is telling me something. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. Changed all the letters. Oh my god. Okay. So like they're saying Mary can be Mary. And which I think I already there was a time when I said that for something. I don't remember what. Gates can be Gates, which my god, I never would have thought of that. Right and right, of course. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. I did that. I just wrote it down. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. I don't really get that one, but okay. And found that the diction of each word was sound. What does he mean by that? I mean, my mother, obviously. What does my mother mean by that? But like, what does this dude mean by his chalkboard drawings? Draft. I don't need the magnifying glass. I can see it without that. Draft the sixes. He's putting the D at the end of shifted. Extras. The fixed. He put the S at the end of extra. He put the X to the X to the X. What in the world kind of sorcery is he doing at that part? And then what is this? LOR equals word, JOR equals name. Oh gosh. Okay. LOR equals word, JOR equals name. Okay. Dead end. Okay, I'm gonna put this page is dead end if we're considering the directional aspect. Gates, Mary. So like if I change the stuff in my thing, if we count small gates, the small horses in the drafting room, the drawing room, 8 dates, 8 like eating, 8 dates. I've already thought that could be like calendar dates, but it also could be like, I got a date. But it also could be the food, but I don't think we've come across any of those. Crack. 8 safes. I think it's just the horse thing. I think it's the horses in the drawing room that I've been waiting for a reason for them to become significant. I can't even speak. Right. Okay. I just don't get this part. Shifted extras. Draft the sixes. Shifted extras. The fixed. I really don't get it. Shifted. Draft the sixes, shifted extras, the fixed. I'll just write that whole part down so that I don't have to necessarily pull the book up if I need to see it again, I guess. Wait, how many more pages are there? Okay, there are a few. We're going to have to write that part down after because I'm kind of writing this in line. So I don't have the space for it yet. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? Double the seasonal greetings. Mary, Mary. Okay. Well, let's do the rest first. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. I'm considering it a trajectory. I absolutely am. Okay. So, record. Record. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm just gonna write record. Like maybe it's the record room? Like you have to get to the record room? That seems complicated, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know what else I'd take from that piece. I don't know. A man obsessed, and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. The best medicine is not yet evidence. Okay. So yeah, there's nothing here either, right? Okay. Each. What does each have to do with anything? Hello, sir. Green, blue, purple, red. He still has them again. EACH in all caps, and then I'll also put green, blue, purple, red, but I don't even know if that's the order you would do that in. Okay, I don't know that page. It's confusing. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? I don't know. I feel like there are a lot of signs in this book, but have you seen all the signs? I get it, you know? Stop. Okay. So this one is the king. I think that's what we're calling the king. Oh, the one, is that what we're calling the king? The little cross on top? Or is that no. The king has the, is that the bishop? I'm looking it up again. I gotta stay on track of this, guys, okay? Okay, it is indeed the king. The king. Okay, so, king, stop. Okay. We know king is stop. But this page, there isn't anything like rook or pawn or anything like that, right? Like they don't all have a piece, do they? I don't think so. So what is this? Ma/Jor. Well, Jor means name. Okay. Ma/Jor. What else have we got? Whoa, okay, so much oh my god, so much information here. I'm getting stressed. Okay. This top piece of paper. Dead end, major key, XYZ, ABC. Well, it's dead end and then something, major key. XYZ, ABC. Seen all the signs, question mark? Yeah. I mean, I noted them down as best I could. Okay. Dead end, major key, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. We're going to put an arrow from dead end all the way over to C. And that's in red. I can't even read this. I need to sharpen my pencil so bad, guys. Okay. Okay, yes. You tell me. So this is note-taking in the book that we're reading right now. Because it says, he would know what to do. Like, it's that. So library, the way. Okay, blue. Assume page count starts on title pages. Okay, thank you. Because I wanted to number them, but I didn't know the page. Okay. Red, green, violet, blue. Oh, right. I keep forgetting it's violet, not purple. Okay. Page A, word X. Page C, word A. Page B, word Y. Page Z, word X. Okay. I can do this. Okay. Let's start. Put this back here. Okay. The title page. That's page 1. Okay. Page 2 is words. So page 3 is what says root 8. And so then, so this is page 5 with depart. Let me just number my things first. So page 7. Okay. Page 9. Okay. Page 11 is which one? White hat? Okay, yeah. This is page 11. This is page 13. Page 13. Okay. Page 15 is record. Or, sorry, 15, right? Oh gosh, start from the beginning. Page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, just double, triple checking. Page 15. I have to switch the purple to violet in my notes. Where did I write it down again? Right there. Purple is violet. Okay, so that's page 15. So the each page is page 17. Okay. And that means this king page is page 19. Okay. We didn't get to this page yet. Okay. Gosh, okay. So if I go back to the page that they were on, which is the one with the library. Okay, a big stack of books. So X to Y to Z to A to B to C. They've circled library, they've underlined something, and then they've squared away the way. Okay, so if we go back to that page, this one, also known as page 10, library covers the way. But how did they know that those words were significant? I don't know how they knew that part. Library covers the way. Okay. So library, circle, covers, underline, the way, square, and then the way they had like a note. Okay. That was X to Y to Z to A to B to C. Okay. Zoom page count. Yeah, we got that. Red, green, violet, blue. Page A. Word X. Because the first cover is red. Sure. So you're starting at A. Why? Like WHY. Why are you starting at that word? Is this page one I said I would have to change the notes on? Which one did I say, oh, I'll have to write it down later? Oh, this thing. Okay. Okay. Red, green. Maybe I still don't know it yet. Like, I noted all that down. Let's see what the rest tells us. The metro. I mean, there's no way I need to know that, right? That would be insane. I can't note that down. That's so complex. Dead end, major key, XYZ, ABC. Oh, because the library is a dead end? It's not. It's a corner room. Interesting. Okay, well, let's first finish reading the book. Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Okay, so this is the page at the beginning where I was like, it's all just vibes. But now that the man isn't standing there anymore, we can see. The suspect is minor. The suspect is minor. The suspect is major. The suspect is a key. On the way. Okay. So for this page, big old slash. This is going to be page, the King Stop page was page 19. That was all that same page. Okay. So page 19, 20, 21. Page 21, we have, what did it say? On the way? On the way. Okay. On the way. And we also have, they told me that red is a lie unless it's handwritten, question mark, right? If we go back to our old notes. Red, false, unless handwritten. Blue is true. It says blue is true and red is false, unless handwritten. True? Question mark. So, the suspect is major, I think, but it's just weird because they have the suspect is minor, so you'd say, okay, that's false. The suspect is minor, you'd say, oh, okay, that's true, because blue is true and red is false. So you'd say they're not minor, and then you'd say, well, but they are minor. But this saying the suspect is major in handwriting, I guess, is the only thing I'm supposed to trust here. The suspect is major? I'll put that in a question mark. And then it also says the suspect is a dot key. I don't know what any of this means, but Okay. Nothing on this page, right? Okay. Next. Oh, that's the last page of the book. Okay. Okay. So, if we go back, let me write this down. So we have draft the sixes, shifted extras, the fixed stars. The fixed, like it's not showing there, but the fixed stars is the title of a book. And that would make sense for the S to be shifting over there. So they're shifting the D throughout. Capital D, capital D, capital D. I don't know why. And they're shifting the X throughout. And they're shifting the S. I don't know why. Did I write dead end on this page? I did, right? Yes, I did. Okay. So this is also from page 13. So if we go back to the beginning of the book. Okay. All he needed was to find a clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. Route 8. Okay. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Dead cases. Yeah, those places have not come up. Corner cases. Parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry. The only one that's come up is the library. And then we have a whole list of people here. They're saying major. So I think you would eliminate everyone except for the first person, possibly Rose, the second person, someone Mayford, and the last person, Christoph Clark. Perhaps, but I'm not sure. Tomb is a dead end. Every corner, each of the tomb. Like, do I need to do something with tomb? I feel like I do, but I don't know what. Looked under beds and in nooks. Okay, the nook is a room. It's a corner room. Oh gosh. Tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had that he already owned, covers all the way through. He found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Okay. He changed all the letters and the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. It's driving me insane. Lunar renamed. Tender cipher. Lunar renamed. Uncle Awe. Draft the sixes. Like, draft the sixes is the only one that has those letters in it. So I can't do what they were doing over here with these titles. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Unless you want me to move the E? No, there's 3 E's. The top part. N. No. Like, the T isn't in all of them. E, there's not the same. N. D. There's not a D in all of them. R. There's not an R in all of them. There's not a C in all of them. There's not an I. There's certainly not a P. Or an H. And then ER. So there's not even, like, a letter that you could, like, besides the E's. Which, how do I know which E to pick? There's no letter that I can, like, scooch through them. Okay, but that's not the point. The point is that they said read page A, word X. So page A would be page 1. Read page... Okay. I'm picking it up. So, okay. Page a new clue. We're going page 1 through, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, does that match up with what I had? 21. Yes, okay, good. Page 1 through 21. So it would be 1, 2, 3 would be A, B, C. And then 21 would be the last, 20, and then 19. So you'd have 19, 20, 21. Okay. So they want me for the red cover, they want me to go page A, so the first page, and then they want me to go word X. So okay. A, B, C, X, Y, Z. So they don't want page A of this book. They want page A of that book. I think I need those books. Or no, I just need a book with a red cover. Okay. I need a book with a red cover. I would go the first page, and I would go the 19th letter. And then I need a book with a green cover. I would go the third page, the first word. And then a book with a violet cover. This is a violet cover. I don't know, Uncle Aw might also be a violet cover, but I mean, like, look, that's a violet cover. Okay, so you want page 2, because it says B. Okay, page 2. And then you want word Y. Word 20. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Do? I'm going to guess for now, tentatively. Red, green, violet, blue, violet. I'm going to say do. But I'm not sure. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That is word Y. Yeah. Okay, and then blue cover, we would need page 21, letter X, or word X, which is 19. Either that, or I am supposed to look in this book. If I look in this book for all of them, then we would have page 1, word 19. That's not possible. Because they said, assume that the pages start on the title page. So there must be a book with a title page that has more words on it. Is that possible? We're just going to have to check this book out again if we're just going to have to look into the book again if I need to look into this more. But for now, that's what I'm going with. Right? Assume page count starts on the title pages. Yeah. I think that's got something to do with it. That's why they're saying A, B, C, X, Y, Z, because A, B, C just means the first, start at the beginning. And then X, Y, Z is... But why does it say X, Y, Z, A, B, C? Why have they flipped them? How did they find this out? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. How long have I been looking at that book? We have more stuff to do today? Okay. I'm ready. Sure. Yeah. I'm here. I'm present. Okay. Dovecote. Wow. Okay. Gosh. Okay. Major and the minor keys. Okay. I don't know. Secret passage. Okay. Secret passage. Green. Okay. Where? Oh, here. Okay. Green door. Use. Courtyard. Okay. That was my plan all along, guys. So now I have my pathing. Sledgehammer? Okay, at least I don't need to buy that. I can open up some trunks, but still no shovel, unfortunately. Okay, we want to go down. Courtyard again. With every okay, I was gonna say, with every courtyard you draft, there's a chance you get the shovel. And you're getting more dig spots every time. So it's really not like the worst thing. And you might get trunks, which also can have gems. Like, it's really not... It's not crazy to just keep drafting courtyards if you have something in mind that it makes sense for, which I did. So don't judge me. Okay, we're going to go kennel here. And then if you want to give me closet for this next spot, I'd take it. Cool. Got some coins coming in here. Oh my god, so many dig spots. Okay, so we gotta kind of move quickly now. I mean, I'm sure I could cut some of that out, but... And I know it's probably somewhat boring. Honestly, like, if I could do the note-taking, like, where you guys could see it, but, like, that's just so advanced. Look! To set all that kind of stuff up and have it ready and be doing all that. So we can't really do it that way. So I know it's maybe kind of boring just to hear me talking about it, but like I feel like it is an important part of everything to be hearing the note taking and the thought process part of everything. Okay, the next time you enter the boudoir, gain 10 steps, and you enter the walk-in closet, gain 3 gems. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll do this just because it's going to give me some steps in general because of my sleep mask. What? A spyglass telescope. Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Wow. Okay, I don't know if we're going to get any use out of that, but that's fancy. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's always an upgrade disc in here or what? Thank you. This is locked. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so there's nothing else going on in here, right? I don't think so. I don't like that the harp is playing invisibly. Like, I know it doesn't look like it is, but it sounds like it is. Okay. If any of this stuff has to do with anything, it's not for today to figure out. I already spent time in this room previously. Okay. We've got some benefits lined up for us. And we filled in that dead end. So that's good. Pebbles. The doors are unlocked, which is good because I'm short on keys. They have already asked me to unlock quite a few doors. Okay. Like considering how far I am in the pathing. How close are other dig spots? The other courtyard is right there. And then there's also one in the something else. Okay. I'm gonna go down from here. I'm going to assume we have the steps that we need. Either now and or through all of these other endeavors. We're gonna go in here. Cool. A little bit of everything. Call that a variety pack. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Preemptively? Oh, yes, thank you. Okay. And then another one here. Okay. It's because I didn't thank them preemptively. Okay, dig spot in here as well. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. With every time we fail is another possible time we could succeed later, right? Maybe. So they're saying that there's something in here. So are you saying 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges is significant? Or Lux coffee? Flour sugar? Like they said in a corner room that there was a clue. Why are there dotted lines on some of these cabinets? They said that the corner room yielded a clue. Timer. Coffee. I would think it would be in the note. Oh! 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges maybe is significant in some capacity. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges, because apples are 2 steps and bananas are 3 and oranges are 5. So is it, I don't know, like, do you multiply? Do you add? I would think you would multiply. Right? Or does this just get me to 50? Even spread would be ideal. It just gets me to 50. So it's 10, 15, and 25. I don't know. I mean, it's noted down, but I don't... Oh, or maybe there's something hidden. It doesn't look like it. Unless bridge. Bridge. It's bridge. Okay. Pantry. Bridge. Okay. Right? It has to be that, right? Yeah. I think it's the word bridge. Okay. The nook they said, right? The nook they said.